welcomes... Sports fans, thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And of course, OG Anunoby. He's a big ticket to follow. They'll go without him, though.
Yeah, it's a big loss for them. He's a guy who can influence outcomes. He's that good a player, and they'll need others to step up while they're figuring out the new roles.
Here's Jokic, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
To the middle. It's stolen. James, outside. There's the drive. Rejected by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Nash. 6 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Williams from long range. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Jokic is doubled. Out to James. Offensive rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Fires it from 18. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
The three, James. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's SGA. No points so far. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray.
Well, that's a great response by SGA.
And there's the drive. And the basket by Nash.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Jokic in the post. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Nash. Shoots over Holmgren. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Smith inside. Outside for SGA. Good if it goes. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Oklahoma City.
The Thunder, 16.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Caruso. Dort, right side. Fires from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so James will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. 6 on the shot clock. Punching it inside, LeBron.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Jokic, he's open. Caruso grabs the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
A nice shot by Smith.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron got a step. Can't let him do that.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
SGA with it. Picked up by Reeves. James with a steal. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Jokic.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That's good from SGA. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Brian.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Three-pointer, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Reeves. New York working the ball around now. And here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Down low. 4 on the clock. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
I mean, is there anything this guy can't do? Jokic with the next level awareness.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Holmgren. Outside, Williams. "51 seconds left to play in the first half." Back to Holmgren. And stolen by Reeves. Right side, Hart. Hardaway on the wing. James up top. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wallace with it. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Thunder up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Nash. Driving in. Sweet little floater.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Outside, Williams. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the board. For the tie. And it's New York scoring again.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Pass to Caruso. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game. James deciding where to go with it. With the teardrop. Here's Jokic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. That free throw, no good. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Yeah, making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Hardaway on the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Count it. Reeves has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to Dort. Back to SGA. Williams on the wing. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks pull it in. Reeves with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Jokic up top. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Dort outside. Pass to Smith. And here's SGA outside. Jokic grabs the board. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
James, left side. Here's Nash. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. Smith outside. Pass to Dort. Smith inside. He has 6. That one no good. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
Dort outside. Back to SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And Dort is good for 3. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. There's 45 seconds left in the third. James up top. Misses in close.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And it's in there.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Nash. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Nash just got 6.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hartenstein's gotten his second bucket. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Oklahoma City ahead.
The Thunder, 38.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And SGA has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to James. And stolen by Williams. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And Reeves pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Jokic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Outside, SGA. Here's SGA. Launches a 3. Williams misses.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Oh, the release, the height. Reeves really knows his three-point shot inside and out.
Here's the pick. Here's SGA. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Nash. Screen by James. And the basket by Nash. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Gilgeous-Alexander flushes it down with both hands.
Shea is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Outside Holmgren. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Aha, so clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
Good on the second one.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Here's Nash. Now Hart. Now Jokic. Pocket 6. And a one-handed slam.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
Screen by Holmgren. He launches. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Dort! The 3 is in!
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Hard up top. From deep. Holmgren there for the rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Holmgren. Shoots a 3. 4-3. Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
That one goes. Yes, sir.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Here's Caruso. Beyond the arc. Reeves there for the rebound. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now James. James down the lane. Jokic outside. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Robinson.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Hard outside. Now Reeves. Let's loose for 3. Oh, it's off. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility and
Brian Anderson. Here. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's SGA. The kick out to Williams. Holmgren outside. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Pass to SGA. Back to Dort. Holmgren outside. Shoots over Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up off the inbound. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Okay, SGA showing some muscle on that finish.
And Tim, last night, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Here's Irving. Pass to Allen. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's SGA. He's got 5. Picked by Smith. Down low. Off target at the rim. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. Here's Flagg. Shot clock at 6. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Flagg missing.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Outside, Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Lex, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Allen. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Now on the floor for Oklahoma City, number 9.
1:41 left in the opening quarter. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Now Dort. And here's Holmgren. He's guarded by Washington. Just 5 on the clock. The fader. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Here's SGA. After Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Dort for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5 points.
Wow, what focus on that finish from Irving. He is so good at maneuvering through contact.
SGA can't get it to go. Left side Irving. Allen outside. Pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To stop the run. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
We're out of that set. Dort screens with a wide base, and he can finish.
Right side, Irving. And here's Flag outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Dallas on. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
And Allen gets it to go.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
The Mavericks leading. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Allen draws the double. Pass to Gafford. Now Thompson. The three. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Wallace with it. Russell covering. Williams from long range. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Russell. Got it. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Wallace. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Russell. Pulls up, high post. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Good defense there from SGA. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So for Dallas.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Dallas leading by 6. Allen inside. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The layup misses. Here's SGA. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. For 3, Allen. Smith with the rebound. Thunder trail by 4. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the three-pointer goes.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's SGA. Money from 17 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Irving. And the layup falls. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Outside, SGA. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Pass to Irving. Washington outside. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Dallas with it. They lead by 1. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Stolen! Going all the way to the rack!
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
From the high post. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Mavericks leading. Outside Irving. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Holmgren outside. From the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Guys?
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Thunder making a switch here. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Misses the layup.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
He got a piece of it. Williams from long range. Here's Smith. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
The Thunder making a switch here.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Gafford. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Legs, the last few years, big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and BA, this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
Allen outside, beyond the arc. Dallas no good that time either. Oklahoma City trailing. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. SGA can't get it to go. And Dallas with possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Thompson's got 6.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Outside, SGA. Clock at 6. Oh, Shea packs one down.
North of the border, he's north of the rim.
Allen outside. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Dallas needs to get off the shot. For 3, Allen. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And Gafford with the block. Pass to Allen. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Martin outside. Pass to Allen. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Davis. Lets it go from 14. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Now Smith for the tie. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Davis. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And we've reached the end of the third. Dallas on. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Williams. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
And that one's good. Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Allen outside. Davis a screen. Now here's Allen. Drives to the hoop. High post Davis. Fires from the line. And here's Flagg outside. Sinks it from distance. Flagg's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flagg. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
They set the pick. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Davis misses.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
The Mavericks lead by 5. Outside Irving. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Flagg. Allen on the wing. Here's Davis. 6 to shoot. Now Allen. He fires from 18. Rebounded by Smith.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Irving outside. Here's Allen. Here's Flagg. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Dort. Now Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Irving looking it over. Here's Davis. Now Allen. Outside Davis. Tight D, making that one difficult. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Oh, God, I just can't believe that. What a costly turnover.
Here's Irving. 1:35 left in the final quarter. 17-footer on the way. Bucket is good.
And throughout his career, Kyrie Irving has always stepped up when his team needed him.
Gilgeous-Alexander going to work in the low block.
And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
Outside Irving. Now Allen. Here's Flagg. Allen outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Now Holmgren. Here's SGA. 5 to shoot. He fires from 18. Davis pulls it down.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving outside. Rebounded by Smith.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
And let's see what they draw up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Jalen Williams. Oh, missed on the train. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.